Well, it's almost time for me to leave Lagos, and on the way out of this beautiful country, I really wanted to visit the slave museum, something that I had missed in Luanda. Apparently, the slave museum is a location which has been in centuries, a point of no return where a lot of people from these countries were sent to different continents like the United States as slaves. So technically this location is something called the point of no return, where people who in case were taken into custody and sent across, this is a place where they would last see their motherland before going into different places where they would be sent out. And this is here we are with the metallic bull riders. Yeah. Did I get that name right?
Yeah, you did.
The metallic bull riders. So Kelvin.
Yes, boss.
Well, you are rolling. So thank you for escorting me out through some of the most difficult roads.
Yeah, pleasure.
Lagos has got.
Pleasure is ours. Pleasure is ours.
Yeah. So as you can see, the whole group has joined with all the powerful bikes that one can think of, and I'm the lowest single-cylinder 400cc motorcycle. All have 4 cylinders and 2 cylinders and 3. But yeah, this is the essence of this location, which says the museum in Badagry. Well, journey to the unknown destination. So that's a real, it's a hard-hitting statement, and the way they are chained and sent out from the point of no return is something that we really should look back and try and imagine what the situation could have been. I'm very keen in looking at one of the most beautiful statues this location has come, and we are right now headed there. So shall we? We are headed towards that way. That way.
One of the high chiefs wants to see us first.
Sorry?
The high chief.
The high chief wants to see us
The high
first.
chief palace, so he said would like to see you guys.
Okay, so he's the high chief. He's the chief of this place?
Of this courses, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
He's the custodian of all the historical monuments in Badagry.
Okay, he's the custodian of all the monuments that are maintained in Badagry.
Yes. So
Very nice, very nice.
It's an honor you seeing him in his palace.
Oh, this is his palace.
Mobi of Badagry, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So Mobi
Of Badagry Kingdom.
Okay, Mobi of Badagry Kingdom, Royal Palace. This is nice.
You have to stand up to responsibility. Good morning. I'm from India. Good morning, sir. I'm from India. I'm riding my motorcycle from India.
Wow! I can't believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are my friends from
Into Nigeria to Lagos to Badagry.
well, I started from South Africa.
Okay.
So South Africa to Mozambique to Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, Angola, DRC, Cameroon, and Nigeria. And from Lagos to Badagry, and I'm now headed into.
To see
Yes,
the attraction we have in Badagry.
yes,
The chapels that were used in that era.
Yeah.
In capturing slaves.
yes.
I have in my domain here.
Lovely, sir.
He will take you to the place
Thank you.
and he will explain to you
Thank you.
whatever you have.
Yeah.
We give it to him so that we can be able to maintain the
Definitely.
devotion.
Yeah, let him in mind. Yeah, I would like him to. Thank you. Thank you. Is it okay with the shoes? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So we are all metallic bull riders, and we are escorting our friend all the way so that he can have the feel of Nigeria. And we cannot do that.
Very nice.
So we're going to escort
Thank you.
him.
Thank you so much.
Africa's journey through slavery from the middle of the 15th century to the end of the 19th century. The transatlantic slave trade was responsible for the forced migration of between 12 and 15 million people from Africa to the Western Hemisphere. Though it is not considered a crime against humanity, the trade of trafficking Africans by the major European countries during this period is sometimes referred to by African scholars as the Maafa, Great Disaster in Swahili. That's such a powerful picture. That's such a powerful picture. This is unbearable. This is unbearable. Slaves in the lower deck of this ship. Wow. When the slave ship becomes too heavy to move at the desired speed, slaves are often thrown into the ocean to make the ship lighter. Dog catching a runaway slave. Resistance and punishment. The runaway slaves to be hanged till death. Wow. Humanity just did not exist. Humanity just did not exist. Margaret Garner killed her 4 children and was about taken her own life, that she preferred to die with her kids than to live as slaves.
This is a picture of the well at the point of no return. They call this spirit attenuation well. Slaves were forced to drink from this well. They forced them to make this recitation. And after the recitation, they become less aggressive and lose their memory. This was the reason why we have people in Brazil, Jamaica, Cuba with black skin speaking Yoruba. They bear Yoruba name, they worship Yoruba God. They could not return back to Africa because of the well they took at a point of no return. You are working for the neck of this place. They work with this for 18 hours every day. Please feel the weight of it.
Okay, I've been summoned by the Minister of Tourism for Nigeria. Can't believe this is happening today on my way out to the Benin Republic. Who's the minister?
No, the son is here.
Okay.
The one in the middle?
No, it's here.
Okay.
So this is okay. Okay, madam. Deepak, let me introduce madam to Deepak first. Deepak, I was just telling them, please step over here, please.
Hello.
This guy.
Hello. How are you?
Legend.
Good.
The legend.
Welcome to Africa. Welcome to Lagos. And here is Badagry.
Thank you so much.
How's it been?
It's been fabulous. Unfortunately, I'm enjoying the hospitality, but I'm on my way to the Benin Republic now.
Wow. Wow. But
You
hope
know-
you enjoy yourself while you're here.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been here for the last 15 days in Lagos.
Okay.
I've been
So
really
what will you say about Lagos?
Well, I've fallen in love with that town, city, or whatever you want to call it.
What did you
I'm in love
enjoy
with the
most?
people,
Oh,
let's
good.
say.
Wow.
But if there is one takeaway from me that I would like to tell the public, because you are the minister, people should really improve their traffic sense. I've been treated like a VIP. You know, the Metallic Bull Riders Club has really has shown a beautiful way out of Lagos to here.
Okay.
I specifically wanted to see this before I head out because this is something I missed in Luanda.
Okay.
Luanda also has a slave museum, but I did not get to see it.
Okay.
And I'm really, it's a great pleasure to meet you here while I'm enjoying this beautiful state.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to have a picture with you with the motorcycle.
Oh, good. Nice.
Yeah. Somebody should share this picture with me, guys. My camera is not rolling.
Important.
Your camera,
It is, yeah. That's the Minister of Tourism, Miss Yusuf.
Yeah.
It's such a pleasure, you know, that I am standing next to her in one of the most historic places of the country of Nigeria. Thank you, madam.
It is my pleasure meeting with you all the way from India.
Yes.
We are happy to see you and hope you come back to Lagos again and again and again.
Absolutely.
Please tell the people out there that we are waiting to see them here in Lagos.
Absolutely. India loves Nigeria and Nigeria loves Indians.
Yeah, really.
And yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, we are still in Badagry, which has been the gateway to the slaves being sent across from this part of the world into the Western Hemisphere. You know, we've had to park the bikes there, and we would now cross this lagoon across and then trek across towards the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, where I believe there is a monument which commemorates the point of no return. Well, not a pleasant sight to see, but history must be revisited. All right, so now one more boat ride in Nigeria. The Badagry slave route. This is the route of the slaves to unknown destination.
So during the olden days, when the white people came to collect the slave, when they want to take the slave to the point, this is the well here. When the slave take this water, they won't remember anything in their life again.
Wow. The past is just left behind here.
Yeah, when you just came here, you drink the water,
Yeah.
you won't remember anything again.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty ruthless.
During the olden days, when they bring the slave, this place is just like garage, where they will pack them here. So when the ship come, they will take them one by one inside the ship. Then they will take them away. Just this place, garage.
So they snatch your ass up from your loved ones, from your family, from your kids, from your home, from your business, from everything you know, and sell your ass up like a fucking bottled water. And that's it. You're done.
Well, at least I'm happy to be back from the point of no return, but looking at the history of people who have been forcefully taken away from this place to a point where they would never see their beloved ones has been pretty traumatic. This is not a tourist destination. I believe, you know, since I went into the Heritage Museum and saw the violent history behind this point, it's pretty traumatic. It's definitely traumatic. We are all now returning from the point of no return.
Pardon. Viens d'abord. Viens d'abord. Viens. Patron, viens. Va agora.
That's fishing. Wow. The net is all the way into the ocean, at least 300 to 400 meters into the ocean. Beautiful. And look at the collective effort. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's always motivation for hard work.
Well, I was there at the Badagry point of no return yesterday, and I reached Benin a little in the afternoon, and rode up to a place where I was provided complimentary stay, the La Casa del Papa, a very beautiful resort. This morning I'm here at the place which is also a port of no return for the Africans to have been shipped out into the Western Hemisphere. It's pretty traumatic to actually see these places, imagining how people were literally dragged out and assessed for their strength and capabilities to work wherever they would be eventually sold off to. It's definitely not a pleasant sign, a pleasant place. It is definitely not a tourist destination, but a place where you can try and relive the gory past. And this has been unimaginable. Benin is, I'm not sure how many treat this country as a one-off destination for your travel, but the beautiful Atlantic Ocean there and the resort that I am staying is a great stopover for a road trip, and I guess people should include this place in your travels. For now, I'm here today. I am leaving towards my country number 48 and country number 12 on this odyssey, Togo. I might also try and get into Ghana in one go because it's hardly 230 or 240 kilometers.
La Porto di no return, the port of no return. Well, this is being termed as a UNESCO site for Benin,
and work is underway to make sure that this heritage lives on. Well, today is day 1 in Accra, and the Somoko group has been very kind to host me my stay here while in Ghana. They've also arranged for a lot of bikers to join me and take me around their beautiful country. Well, day 1, I'm here with Dan. And this is he's riding a Yamaha Tenere 700,
right?
A beautifully colored machine.
Right.
So Dan, tell me something. Now we are at Dan's training school for two-wheelers, which is something really nice. I mean, a biker trying to help a fellow biker to learn the nuances of riding.
Rightly so.
So how does it work out here? Because back home in India, we all learn our motorcycles on our own and then apply for a license.
So even me, I learned on my own before going to get a license.
Okay.
But I realized that was not the best way. A lot of mistakes were made. Some could cost your life. And so I realized it was time to help the community. So I started training people so that they don't make the mistakes that we made. I'm not a product of this, but I know better now because of experience.
Yeah.
So I might as well just help the community.
Yeah.
So that was what led to the formation of my riding school. The name of the riding school is Gear Shift Academy.
Gear Shift Academy.
Gear Shift Academy. It's on Instagram as Gear Shift Academy. On Facebook, Gear Shift Academy. On Twitter, Gear Shift Academy.
Lovely.
Yes, so what we do here is to train motorcyclists to ride the right way. As you can see, that is someone having their training session.
Yeah. So how typically how long? He's riding a super bike, right?
Yes. Well, it's a middle class bike.
Middle class bike.
Yes.
So it's a what? It's a 700
cc. Yes.
Okay.
It's a middle class bike. This is about his 9th or 10th lesson.
Okay.
Yes. So usually you do 8 lessons here at the training school, and then I take you out on road to do 2 lessons on road. Yes, but if you don't pass from here, I can't take you onto the road.
Yeah.
So he didn't pass his first 8, so he's doing a second 8.
Wow.
Before I take him out on road.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So absolutely zero compromise. Very nice.
Nothing, no compromise at all. Motorcycling is very dangerous.
Absolutely.
You know better. We don't take chances.
Well, I hope, I am aware that there are, people who are trying to help fellow riders learn the nuances, but I'm sure we have a long way to go back home, but this looks very, very professional, the way you're trying to teach him there.
Yes. I'm actually asking every motorcyclist who has more experience to help the up-and-coming motorcyclists.
Lovely.
To make motorcycling better.
Lovely.
For
awesome.
each and every one.
Perfect. Super. Well, this is amidst the Aburi Botanical Gardens. Looks like a Russian make and apparently been here for the last 30, 40, 50 years. Not sure how long, but isn't this amazing? Well, 9th of April, and I'm all set to leave Accra, Ghana, and heading towards Cape Coast and Takoradi, and tomorrow is my border crossing into my 50th country, the Ivory Coast. So I've been here for the last 8 days and made a lot of good friends, and they're all here to ride along with me all the way to the border, and we are almost all set to go. Now let's look who's joining us today. Eddie,
hi.
Tell me, what are you riding?
I'm riding a Kawasaki Versys 1000.
Lovely.
Very comfortable bike.
Yeah, I know. All right. You are? You are?
I'm Patrick.
Patrick, what are you riding?
I'm riding a 1250.
You're riding a 1250?
Yes.
You're riding a 1250. Lovely. Dan.
Hi. What
are you riding?
I'm riding the most powerful mid-range motorcycle that competes with the people in the upper echelons, a Tenere 700cc.
Lovely.
The smallest engine that sends the big boys packing.
Okay. You are?
I'm Eli.
Eli.
I'm riding a CB650 Honda.
You are riding a CB650. You're riding a Honda CB650.
Yes.
All right. Mona.
Uncle Eddie.
Yes.
Mona.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you're from Delhi. No, you're
Yes,
from
I'm from
Punjab.
Delhi.
No, you're from Delhi. You're from Punjab. And you're riding a?
I'm riding a KTM 1090.
You're riding a KTM 1090.
Yes.
All right.
Hi, I'm Regis.
Regis, what are you riding?
But please, I need a small rectification. Today, by mistake, I'm riding a GS. I normally ride a KTM.
And you guys know me, I'm riding the Bajaj Dominar 400. And I have some really nice family which has been really hospitable. Prakash and his wife Deepa.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being
Nice to
a
meet
family
you.
away from family here. So we're all set, and this is the last day before heading out of Ghana. I'll really be emotional as I leave this place. I know for a fact that this country has been, has offered more than I could think, but the show must go on. We need to.
Well, headed out to 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐴, another point where the slaves were sent out from this beautiful continent of Africa. Well, it's an island. I literally am the last one to jump on this ferry, which is heading towards the 𝐒𝐿𝐷𝐴, which is roughly around about 20 to 25 minutes of sailing, headed out from the port of Dakar. And here I am. Very interesting location, very interesting location, but definitely has some very gruesome past, which is something not that appreciated of people having been sent out from this part of the world to the Western Hemisphere.
So first, first of all, I'm going to welcome you in this island of 𝐿𝐷𝐴. This island of 𝐿𝐷𝐴 is the largest of the coast of Senegal, opposite Dakar from 15th to 19th century. It was the largest slave traded center on the African coast. So ruled in succession by the Portuguese, Dutch, English, and French. Its architectural is characterized by the contrast between the grand slave quarters and the elegant houses of the slave traders. But today it's continued to serve as a reminder of the human exploitation and as a sanctuary for the reconciliation. So the first European people in this area used to be the Portuguese by the name of Daniel Diaz. Daniel Diaz, when he came here, at that time nobody living in the island. He was a fisherman, and he gave the name of 𝐿𝐷𝐴 Isla de la Palma in their home language. That means palm trees island. And then they stayed for a couple of years and they hid him back. After Dutch came also. When the Dutch came, they give the name of 𝐿𝐷𝐴 Goede Reed. Goede Reed does mean good harbor. Those Dutch
good harbor.
Good harbor, yes. Yeah. And then after Dutch, English. When the English came, British, they give the name of 𝐿𝐷𝐴 Beer, like a B-E-E-R. You know, even the boat that you see that say got his name after the boat there. And then after Dutch, English, and then French. French used to be the latest in 𝐿𝐷𝐴. You know. Also, those French, they give the name of 𝐿𝐷𝐴 like a pig.
Okay.
Yeah, pig. Yeah, pig. And then the beginning of the slave trade since 1536 until 1848. So about 400 years of the slave trade in this island.
Lovely.
Yeah, and then the abolition of the slavery was given by the French since 1848, and then going to become dignity. As we have free now, we become dignity. So dignity is me, Gore in our national language. Gore is mean dignity.
Lovely.
So also this island is 900 meters long and 300 meters wide.
900 meters by 300 meters.
Yeah, yeah. So 1,500 people live.
Live here?
Yeah, 1,000 Muslim and 500 Christian. But we live in perfect harmony. Okay, right? So if you look at these buildings, we have 3 different colors. Red colors, white colors, and yellow colors. For example, red for the Portuguese, yellow Dutch, and white French. Why? Geographical position, the Senegalese coast is very close to America, Brazil, and Europe. So Gore used to be the largest slave trading center on the African coast. So many African countries, West African countries, they will bring the slave here to prepare them to shipping them to America, Cuba, Haiti, and the West Indies. Yeah, West Indies. Okay. Around 20 million slaves left here to the different destinations. All was separated totally. Most of them Cuba, Brazil, Haiti, and West Indies. So 60 million of them by treatment.
6 million?
60 million, yes. By treatment. So Gore used to be the largest slave trading center on the African coast at the time, because many different West African countries like Niger, Nigeria, Benin, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Gambia, they all bring their slave here to prepare them to shipping them to different destinations.
Oh,
because geographical position, the Senegalese coast is very close to America, Europe, and Haiti, and in Brazil. That's why Gore used to be the slave market at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to the castle, upstairs.
Castle, okay.
We have 2 parts, downstairs and upstairs.
Please. So huge.
Yeah, the gun of Neverland.
The guns of Navarone?
Neverland, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Was built in France since 1902. It's only used once. Why they cut it? That means it's used already. It's used already.
Wow.
One boat will come from England. The name of the boat is Tacoma. At the time, those white people used to controlling the island in the Senegal area.
Wow.
French, Portuguese, Dutch, and English. Wow. So one boat was come from England to bring the mascot. When the boat come around, right here, those guys think there is military gun. At that time, it was in the middle of the Second World War. So those guys shoot this boat, and the boat is sinking there until now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Abu, what is this?
This is the Gore Memorial. So this is a sailing boat, a sailing boat.
A sailing boat, yeah?
Sailing boat, yeah.
It was a sail.
So, yeah, exactly. During the slave trade, those white people took the black American people and put them like the kind of sailing boat to shipping them to America. So back in the days, those black American people coming back here to build this to symbolize the slave trade since 1999. Yeah,
This was built in 1999.
yeah, to symbolize the slave trade. Yeah, it is selling both.
Well, Abu, I know for a fact that the Isle of 𝐒𝐥𝐻𝐬 has got some really painful history.
Yeah.
You want to tell me something more about it?
Yeah. So, this island of 𝐒𝐥𝐻𝐬, about, around, 20 million slaves left here to different destinations. So, for example, you can be a family, for example, and then they will separate you, totally separate. They totally separate, most of them Cuba, Haiti, West Indies, America, or Brazil. So those slaves, they never go with the African names. They just give them the number.
Number, okay.
Yeah,
so
number.
no names, only
No names,
numbers.
only numbers, yeah.
Wow.
So and then what they get there, they give them the new number. For example, in Brazil, they got the South African, South American names. In US, American names. In French, in Guadeloupe, French names. Yeah. So they was totally separate them, but they will never see.
So how many years was this slave trade from here?
About 312 years.
312 years?
Yes. Yeah. 1536 until 1848.
Wow.
For the slave trade. Yeah.
That's the main heart of Senegal, the Dakar.
Namaste. 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 From
That's nice.